अंग्रेजी में आप सुनते हैं, उनके लिए जो अंग्रेजी जानते हैं. My dear Mumbaikars, it's a great honor for me particularly. I never imagined that I'll be your commissioner. There are some people who are talking about various things. Those people who are in power, who are wherever, they know that I was not hankering for this. I was not looking for this. I never dreamt of this. I never dreamt to be a DG. I never dreamt to be a CP. If I became today, I will try to live up to I believe that I have some small little reputation which I made in Bombay city, and I like to live up to that. So for that I want to address you, for that I want to talk to you, for that I want to build this communication and this conversation. As I joined in, I have done 20 years back, I have seen Bombay 20 years back. Bombay is different. So I reached out to you. Some people said, "Arey, this CP is detailing his number, personal number." What is there? It's a Airtel number, it's not my personal number. Everybody knows my number. Some people may tap it, some people may try to hack it. So be it. I don't care. As long as I am using that number to contact with you, and I'm telling you, I'm overwhelmed. Bombay has responded. Bombay citizens have lived up to whatever I knew. I will relate a small experience which I didn't relate in Hindi and Marathi. In 1992, this city really rose up. We had nothing at that time. Today, the Bombay Police has many equipments. Everything was made available to us. Forget about food is the minimum, the last thing that the citizens provided. Every kind of facility. In some other occasion, I will relate that as well. So, with citizens, I have a lot of support. I had a lot of support, and I just trying to build that support again. And that's why the mail was sent. That's why my numbers were given. And you have really made me feel very good. Made me feel belong to your city. Made me feel as if I'm really in the right place. So going ahead, certain things I didn't know. How it is affecting our senior citizens. Senior citizens who are staying, 1 or 2 people in the house, nobody to look after. They are in dire need. So for them, we just laid out a program. We just said that there should be a diary in every senior citizen's house, which our beat constables, our beat PSIs, our beat PIs, inspectors, will be visiting, will be signing. So you know who the people are. In case of any distress, in case of any stress or any need, we will be there. So for senior citizens, this is our first initiative which we are trying to do. You will see it from tomorrow onwards. Most of my senior citizens will see it happening. If you don't see it, you have my number. You have absolute confidence that if you WhatsApp me, I will reach out to you. I'll reach out maybe a day later, but sometimes I do respond immediately. So if I'm sitting idle, today I'm sitting idle, I will respond. I mean, you talk to me. But if you call me, sometimes I may not be able to. But in a distress call, you could and you would, and I think you should. There are issues with noise pollution which I was not aware. A lot of construction activity. Thanks to the builders, we are living in our houses. But I also want to tell them that while your business is important to us, at the same time, it is important for the citizens to at least have a Sunday free of noise, at least have a night free of noise. You have certain rules, please follow them. You have certain timings, please follow them. Don't give us a chance. Don't give us a chance. And let the citizens, you are also a citizen of Mumbai. You will never like that somebody should be hammering close by, and so I will not be able to talk to even my father and mother in the house. So that's a request. I'm sure all the builders, all the contractors are listening to this, and certainly our policemen certainly are listening. They have been instructed, and we will be doing what we should do. So, related to this is a grabbing of properties. My God, it's such a serious offense. I never knew. People in Canada rang me up. People in America called me. Sir, if you can somehow look at a particular place, say Gandhi, where our properties are being, we have no way to go to them. We have no wherewithal. We are staying there. To them, I want to assure, and I want to also tell my officers, look, if this is happening and if you are aware, this is not tolerable. We cannot tolerate this. No police officer should ever tolerate somebody's property being grabbed in front of him. And what when they are naming the city, when they are naming a place. So, yes, we will be with you, we will be for you, and you will soon understand that we really meant it. Problem of cybercrime is all over. They call you, they get your numbers, they get your card numbers. We sometimes do not know. We give them the card numbers, Aadhaar cards, PIN numbers, and then they commit the fraud. You will be amazed to know the number of complaints which come. Many are registered, some are not. But how did it happen? It happened because you clicked the wrong link. It happened because you gave your phone number on, or you gave your PIN number on phone, you gave your card number, you gave your date of birth. I am telling you, not on the behalf of banks, not on the behalf of the card companies, but as an aware person. For your information, I was a computer security person for quite a while. I worked in the industry. No bank calls for these numbers. No card companies call for these numbers. You get SMS, your card is getting blocked. You call me with all your KYC details. No bank does that. No card company does that. Please do not respond to these. Otherwise, you lose your money. And there are only gangsters who are on the other side who are calling you. They're not the bank people. They're not the card companies. So please take care. Along with this is the issue of traffic. The traffic was a major issue. I have a personal experience. My cars have been towed away. So somebody said, why did you talk about towing? I said, boss, I know what towing means to a common citizen. My car so many times in front of the Maker Towers where I used to have some association has been lifted. And then we used to really find out where the numbers are. And those numbers used to be earlier written in chalk and we could never really find out those numbers. Later on I had to really go back to my policeman and then request, and I was then somehow get it. I'm sure most of you have had the similar experience. Towing is a big thing. I talked to my son, he said in the US also they do tow. That's fine. But then they have told you where the parking is. They have told you where the no parking is. Here, are we guessing? आजू-बाजू में पूछना पड़ता है. We ask somebody, can I park this car here? Can I park it that place? Is it not a no parking? Will you have a look at it? Keep a watch on my car if it will not be lifted? Where are we? If we cannot provide the basic infrastructure, if we cannot tell the citizens, this is no parking, this is a parking, this is the money, this is the charge, this is the rate. Sorry, I think we have to really go back to the drawing boards and only then come back and tell and lift or whatever. If some people say then the road will be clogged, leave it to us. We'll ensure that at least the roads don't get clogged. But this kind of thing, to my mind, is not very, very good. Finally, we as policemen wear this uniform for what? For crime investigation, for maintaining law and order. Fortunately, by God's grace, there has not been much of a law and order situation around. Sometimes it does happen, but not a very severe thing. 92, 93s were very, very serious, and later on, the Bombay attack was a serious issue. But the crime is our day-to-day thing. Crime hasn't stopped since 92, 93. It has happened during the bomb blast. It has happened daily. Every day chains would get snatched. Every day mobile phones get missing. Every day there are thefts. I'm not saying they're rampant. Don't get me wrong. The police officer says Mr. Pandey is saying every day. No. But sometimes it does happen. So what is required? I'm only asking my policemen, please do register these cases. We are wearing this uniform. We are getting paid for this. There is no other way that we can help the citizens but by registering their complaints, which when cognizable, there should be an FIR. When non-cognizable, there should be an NC report. Please take care of this. This is my request, and I am sure the citizens will also let me know if there is something amiss in this. To my men, today is a great day. The SRPF, which many of you may not know, you probably confuse with the local police, but let me tell you this: whenever the law and order happens, whenever there is an issue of law and order in the city, the people who respond first are our SRPF people. So to our citizens, let me tell you this: they don't have a police station. These guys don't have their houses in the city. They have come all the way from Solapur, all the way from Bengali, from Nagpur. They are here for your protection, for making sure that they are secure. While certainly the policemen should take care of them, my only one small request: today, this is their biggest day. They were raised today on 6th of March. While I certainly am congratulating them, but I'm not saying only for today. It's every day their duty is difficult. Do you know that they don't have a house here? They sleep in their own buses. They don't have a place to sit down. They sit on pavements. Yes, food gets arranged for them, but by the time it reaches to them, it's also stale. My one request to the citizens: you may think that what right does this Pandey have? He has just come about 5 days back and he's making a request. Sir, I have been a citizen like you. I have worked in Bombay City in the worst of the times, 92, 93. It was with your support, it was with your effort. I don't want to take names, but it was the support of people in Bombay which made me control the riots and brought me to a stage where I got recognized to be the DG of the state. And yes, due to some unfortunate instances, today I've been made the commissioner. People talk about agendas, people talk about various things. You will see what the agenda is. The agenda is to make you safe and secure. So to that, my request is, please do handshake, or please go up to my SRP fellows. Their caps are different. They're not the same as Bombay police caps. Please go shake their hands and ask their name, from where have you come. He will feel very good. He is here for you. And that's the recognition that we should give to a force which has risen to the occasion, which has lived up to its reputation, which is probably the best force. I would not say the entire country, or otherwise other states will talk about us, but at least among the men that we are here, they are the best. And so they need a treatment. Nothing, you will not lose by walking up to them. If you're walking and you're seeing somebody with a big vehicle, Neela vehicle, the blue vehicle, and there are people sitting next to it, they are our SRP men. If you don't recognize the cab, that's fine. But then you will see that they are not very far away from their main vehicle, because that's the place they sleep. That's the place where this is their home. They have come all the way. So please, citizens, this is my request. For the rest of it, we are taking care of our policemen. We will do. I've got certain things in mind. They wanted district postings, that's happening. They wanted certain promotions that the government has approved. So that's about it. I mean, I have exceeded my time by more than 15 minutes. I am thankful to all of you. Me sagrancha abhari ahot. Whoever has listened to me, Jenny Mala Aikla Asel, this communication, this conversation will continue. I will be connected with you on a weekly basis onto the Facebook through these kind of contacts, and will be with you on WhatsApp, on whatever messages, whenever you want to send. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me. I'll be back with you next Sunday with the same kind of approach, with the same kind of thoughts, some more ideas, some more work that we've done. Thank you very much.